Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the Oracle Fairy. I'm hearing that song from Beauty and the Beast. He's just like me. I'm just like So somebody could be finding out like you're more like them than they thought. Maybe this is somebody, remember, it's given like how they was on that with each other at first with the Beauty and the Beast, like and they was kind of like, I don't know. Somebody could be seeing like you actually are more alike than different. And this could be like kind of shocking somebody, or like, I don't know, making them kind of like fall for you, or sending them through like an awakening or something. Okay, so it says there are some major blockages in your life that Spirit wants to assist you in ridding. Spirit says call upon them and have faith in them to help you with whatever these blockages may be, or that you may be facing at this time. So some of y'all, yeah, Source has been trying to get you to remove something or someone that was like a block in your life at one point. You could need to like free yourself or take a leap of faith from a certain person or a certain environment, institution, job. It's like something here that's like causing a block from your own forward movement, a person. But it's like you have to remove that from your energy. Spirit is telling you to go get out and play. You've been burying yourself in works. You've been taking life way too serious and you deserve a break. So it's definitely time for you to like let your hair down and enjoy yourself. It says get some much needed rest as well. So some of y'all, you've been like all work, no play. You just been like overworking yourself, like almost like, I don't know if you're trying to build something or like, again, you gotta work to pay the bills. So it's like somebody here could be like, but you need to get some rest. Take some time to relax and replenish yourself. You've been doing like a lot. It says you're exhausted, like mentally or physically, maybe even spiritually too. Like you really just need to rest. And something about rest is like that's the energy of self-love as well. Like somebody needs to show themselves more self-love because you just been too in the material on here, and like you need to get back into like your spirit and like resting your spirit, healing, like we're going out doing things that's going to be healing for you, like having fun. That's healing. It's another form of healing. Okay, so Spirit is saying you are the magician. Whatever it is that you wish to have in this lifetime, you must develop the willpower to make it happen, and it's yours. So yeah, this is why Source is telling you like some of y'all, Source is trying to get your attention about whatever these blockages were in your life because it was halting some form of like a manifestation that you're trying to bring in. And it says you're going to soon be blessed with financial abundance. So some of y'all had somebody around y'all or people around you who maybe only wanted to benefit off of your abundance or your blessings, or like maybe they were in lack so you couldn't fully get your blessing because it's like two different, like it's not an alignment. It's like you have to release yourself from whatever was causing these blockages. It could have been a job that wasn't paying you enough and you are meant for like a high level, or it's like you're meant for something that's going to pay more salary. Maybe it's like something here is like you're getting ready for like a big blessing. And it says Spirit is always honored to give to us the things that we work for, pray for, and have faith in receiving. So get ready for your financial blessing. So some of y'all, you've been holding out faith that it's going to get better financially. You could have been like struggling financially, or like I heard somebody is out of a home, or you were out of a home, or you were living like house to house, check to check, or something like that. But you're the magician. I'm also hearing like one of the blockages was your mindset. It was how you were viewing your own potential or what you were capable of, blessings that could come into your life. If you're saying, oh, it's never gonna happen. I keep hearing the readings, I'm gonna get a new house. I keep hearing the readings, a new love coming my way. I keep hearing the readings, $100 coming, but I ain't never seen it. Where's that? It's like you're not gonna get it on that vibration. I'll tell you that much. So somebody like, it was like your own energy. It was your own mindset that needed to be like, you needed to get rid of that. Some of y'all was the people you had around you. These people were low vibrational. These were crabs in a barrel. They didn't believe in their own dreams. How the fuck they gonna believe in yours? Some of y'all, it was your job. It wasn't paying you enough. You wasn't happy. Motherfuckers in that bitch messy as hell. Carla ass always fucking gossiping. She always got your name in her mouth. You ain't even do that shit she said you did. It was her ass who broke the goddamn machine. Like, it's something, it was causing a block in your life. You wasn't happy with it. It was just, Source was trying to get you to see the signs that like it was better. Like, go this way, leave that shit out. That's actually lack. You could have way more. You could be doing way more. Like, I don't know. It could have been a person, a relationship. Like, somebody broke his hell. You staying with that person the whole time. You meant to be rich with your lover. I don't know. These just random ass things that like from the top of my head. Like, and again, it's given like self-imposed. For much of the collective, we were holding ourselves back on this level of like abundance and prosperity that we were supposed to be moving towards, or a certain timeline, because we were staying stuck in dynamics because we want what we want. The whole time it's like, I don't know. It says your spirit guides are working very hard to lead you on the right path. Spirit is advising you to pay attention. Like Spirit is like, look over here, look over here. Don't this look pretty? Like it's better than that shit you're holding on to. Like, and some of y'all were like, no, I want my trash. I'm gonna hold on to it for dear life. Like, yeah, okay. Once that trash, like, get the stinking. Like you sit in some shit long enough, you forgot that it smells. And it's giving, like, I don't know, some of y'all could be coming to your senses now. Like, hold the fuck out. What's that smell? Yeah, that's that situation, that spoil that you were supposed to be let go of. I don't know. It's giving like somebody quitting their job and like this 9 to 5, maybe you were worried about it, and then all of a sudden you get like a better job offer, or all of a sudden, like, I don't know, your business just goes up all of a sudden, and you're like, damn, faith of a mustard seed. Like, you have to let the universe know, like, yeah, I believe. And some of y'all be like false, you be acting like you believe, but you don't believe a goddamn thing. You be saying, yeah, I believe. Behind the scenes, the universe responds to your real energy, not what you see here telling people, or what you portraying, and what you posting online. But whole time you go back like, yeah, that shit ain't never gonna happen. Like, yeah, I just posted that. I hope I get a new job, but the whole time I know that shit ain't finna, like, yeah, that's the signal you're sending out to the universe. And it says, Spirit tells you to detach from your fear, for there is nothing in this world worth fearing. Fear is the opposite of faith. Fear is the opposite of faith, but I said fate. So something is fated for you. And your fears is to let the universe know that you don't believe that it's fated for you. You don't believe that it's meant for you. You don't believe that it's destined for you, that it can happen for you. And that's a no-no. Trust that everything will always go in your favor. Imagine the universe responding literally to you. Imagine every time you told the universe, I'm not worthy of love, they was sending your ass like the worst of the worst, because you steady saying, I ain't worthy of love. I'm going to see you some people who also feel like they're not worthy of love. I'm going to see some people who view you the same way. Yeah, this person ain't worthy of love, and they're going to treat you like that. So the moment you start seeing yourself different, the moment you start seeing yourself, I'm worthy of every goddamn blessing. I'm worthy of the best job. I'm worthy of that same job. I saw that person on TV with the goddamn degree. I'm worthy of that shit. Like, maybe people going to start seeing this like delusional. You don't have the credentials, but I'm worthy of it. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I should, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it. I don't ever want to say let's keep it realistic. I feel like that's some hater ass shit to say. And I was going to say that because it's like, I know people be like, oh, well, if you didn't really, like, you don't have the credentials, or I don't know, like, ain't no such thing as let's keep it realistic, because I feel like anything is possible, baby. Somebody could went to school their whole life for something that maybe somebody sees fit just to bless you with a position or opportunity, or a door opens that source could only open for you. Shit like that happens every day. So something that could be happening, like, it's like you have to work through that fear of feeling like something couldn't happen for you or wouldn't happen for you. And that could have been what I said for most of y'all was your own energy. It was your own fears, your own doubts, skepticism. It says, Spirit is saying, whatever it is, let it go. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free of worry, and you deserve a peace of mind. You deserve all good things that serve your highest good. And that was the problem. Me and y'all were holding on to things that people that was not even fucking like making you happy. It wasn't. It's giving like you were tolerating certain things in situations, whether it was a job, a lover, family members, friends. It's like you were tolerating it. It wasn't really making you happy. It wasn't really replenishing you, feeding your mind, body, spirit, and soul. It wasn't really helping you to heal or helping you to upgrade. Cut the deck though. So it says you are attracting true love. You have done the work of self-love and emotional healing. By loving yourself the way that you do, those who come to you will reciprocate that same energy. And what was I saying? It's like how you feel about yourself, how you were portraying yourself, how you viewing yourself, and how you express or show up in the world. Other people are going to treat you. That's how they say you teach people how to treat you. And yeah, people watch how you treat yourself. People watch how many times you would let them back into your life after they done showed you pretty much, I don't give a fuck about you. After they talk to you crazy and like, why would this person say that to me? Because they know that you're going to accept them back, or they feel like they're betting on the fact that you don't know your worth enough. Because they know that, I bet you they ain't going to say that. And you could be wondering like, why they don't never talk to Bianca that way? I know they would never talk to Samantha that way. Yes, because this person sees you as somebody who doesn't deserve respect. They see you as somebody they don't have to treat a certain way. They don't have to pay you what you deserve. They don't, because they don't feel like you know your worth. Because if you did, you would not still be in these situations. Now clock it. Now clock it. Now clock it. So some of y'all still need to do it. It's crazy because now this card is saying some of y'all, it's like you could be on the timeline. I feel like it's a split. Some of y'all are already doing the work, and you were ready for this next phase to be rewarded. You cut all the karmics off. You've been doing, like, you've been enabling boundaries. You don't have these blockages. But some of y'all, you still in that energy where source, and it's okay. You're still going to get your blessing. But source is saying it's time to do the work if you haven't. It's time to do the work of healing the inner child, so you can see why you were standing in certain dynamics, and why you were people pleasing, and why you were letting people walk all over you, or like accepting shit that you did not deserve. Was it the father wound? Was it the mother wound? Was it a neglect wound? Was it a sex wound? It's like, where did this stem from? It's time to do that inner work that's going to help you to understand yourself better, and understand why you were accepting certain things from people, or like certain behaviors were showing up, why you were letting your fears hold you back. It's a lot of shadow work that somebody is like diving deeper into, or you need to. And it says you're going to understand why certain things and people continue to show up in your life. That's the energy of these blockages that source is helping you to remove. But you were going through a repetitive cycle because of these wounds that you were like refusing to heal, or maybe you just didn't heal it. I don't know. But it says, remember that nothing good comes from ignoring a hurting child. So yeah, some of y'all, you were ignoring like your inner child, and it was doing you no good. Like it really wasn't. It was just really holding you back more than anything. Because source is trying to bless you, but it's like you were holding on to like situations that were harming your inner child. I'm hearing imagine your inner child, a lot of shit that you were accepting, except I'm hearing imagine it being your inner child. Like say you were going through something with a partner that would always talk shit about you, or always imagine this person actually sitting there and it wasn't your adult self. Imagine it's your inner child that they were sitting there talking to. Like it's not you in a chair that they were sitting there like, oh, you don't do shit right, you can't do shit right, or I don't know, somebody's partner could have been like very verbally abusive, very like just people just talking down on you, looking down on you. Imagine your inner child accepting all the shit that you were accepting from people, whether it's family, friends, lovers, and imagine it being your inner child, but you being an adult, you have something that you can do about it. Like imagine you being an adult, but you see a child sitting there being, I don't know, taking advantage of. Maybe people like, again, they weren't paying you what you were worth. Like imagine a child, like that's child labor. That's against the law. Like you as your adult self, is your job to protect your child or your inner child. And you should see yourself, your younger self, as like your inner child as your own child. Literally, you should mother or father yourself in a way of like, would I let somebody talk to my inner child this way? Would I let somebody treat my child this way? Would I let somebody underpay my child? And when I know that my child has been working their ass off and they deserve more, would I let somebody bully my child? Would I let somebody sit there and put their hands on my child or disrespect my child? It's like you need to start viewing yourself like that. For some of y'all, you need to, because that's the only way that you're gonna start seeing like, okay, yeah, that shit wasn't okay. I'm here like, yeah, they can do what they want to me, but if it was my child, it shouldn't be like that. Because your child, even if you have kids too, I'm here like that's significant. They watch the way that you let people treat you. They watch the way, because I know that's confirmation. Even when I was a little girl and I would see certain, it's like you watch what your parent goes through, or you watch certain things that are dynamics, and you know it damn near teaches you what to accept or how to operate in the world, or like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, that could have been significant for somebody. Like, you know, your child could be looking to you for like how to accept love, or how to respect themselves, or you know, how to allow people to treat them, or would you want your child seeing you go through that? And for some of y'all, you could have been in a situation where your child was watching that, and that's something that you need to like be honest about. Because it says, Spirit is saying, remain drama free. Don't let others pull you into a world of stress and mental turmoil. Remain in tranquility and avoid anything or anybody that's trying to disturb your peace. For some of y'all, this was like a block. People were trying to come in and throw daggers or throw rocks that had their hands, trying to trigger you, trying to bring you into drama that had shit to do with you. Or maybe people that you just knew that like they're just drama filled, they're just negative, like that has nothing to do with you. Detach yourself from any low vibrational people that's trying to start drama with you, start conflict with you, especially if it's like a lover or somebody, or like even family members. Again, like, would you let somebody steadily bring this drama energy to your child, or like your inner child? Like, you see somebody steady picking on somebody like every day, like that's a bully. Like, damn, like somebody you could have been in a relationship with somebody, but you weren't viewing it that way, but you need to, like that's bully energy. Or somebody, I don't know, but it says, if Spirit says it's time to stand up for and speak up for yourself. Let's be for real. It's giving like the energy of the inner child, like you were letting somebody walk all over you or do whatever they wanted, or like be a revolving door, or like people just not treating you well. No, we're not having that no more. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk and talk over. Neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember that you have the power to say no and more. So some of y'all gonna be saying no and some more. Like I'm hearing you could be like telling people to fuck off, or like, you know, standing in your power and really like taking back your power. And you're not letting people like walk all over you no more. Again, something about the gift of fertility being here. Somebody could be pregnant. And this is why Source is trying to get you to like to see like you deserve more than what you were putting up with before like a child gets here, or like maybe, I don't know, somebody could be getting pregnant soon. But it's also a gift of like energy of like birthing new things into your reality, things that you were wanting to create. Heavy energy of like rebirth or like birth here for somebody. But again, it's giving like knowing your worth and doing the work now, not accepting things that, yeah, whatever these manifestations is, I feel like Source is going to help you to bring in these manifestations, and you're going to be at a more like balanced energy. You're going to feel more balanced and more harmonious with manifestations here. And something about something that's coming in the future with self-worth, future and joy, like because of your remembering your worth and how beautiful you are. It's a peacock on here. That's about like beauty too, and abundance, prosperity. It says boundaries, pride, grace. Now you're enabling boundaries because you remembered your self-worth and who you are, and people who don't deserve you. It's like, no, you can't get all of my time. No, you cannot get the same treatment and love that you used to get from me. And no, I don't care the same way that I used to, because you don't care about me, or you showing me that you don't give a about me. So it's like, why would I continue to give you my love? Why would I continue to give you my care? And this is going to help y'all manifestations to move in even quicker, I'm hearing, with future and joy. Like in the future, I'm hearing like it's going to be all right. It's the joy that's coming back into your life, the pleasure. something about your dreams coming true, or like, again, somebody needs to go out and celebrate themselves, have more fun. Like, you've been too serious, or you could have had somebody that was like toxic in your energy, or people that were toxic that were trying to hold you back from living your life or like having fun. You could be somebody that's very innocent. Like, people could see you as somebody who's like very innocent. They could have thought like you were easy to get over on, or they were going to play on you, like your innocence, your kindness. It says trusting, vulnerable, pure, unconditioned. Like, you could have been somebody that was very trusting at one point, very unconditioned by like the harsh world. You know, like that childlike innocence where children come into this world, like they're almost taught to like not trust people. You have to teach them like everybody can't be trusted. Like, everybody can't, like, ain't your friend. Everybody, like, that's damn near what somebody had to learn. Like, you were learning this. And I feel like you learned the lesson now, that everybody not your friend, that everybody was not there for you. Like, everybody don't really want to see you win, even if you've never did nothing to these people. Some people come straight in with a plan for that ass. Like, without you having to do anything, without you, shit, unwarranted. Like, I'm getting like you were somebody who like you just had a big heart. And you like a teddy bear. Somebody could be like a teddy bear, like energy, like a gentle giant. People could judge a book by its cover when it comes to you for whatever way or reason that they could see that you could. People could be like intimidated by you, but it's like, or and maybe getting like, again, and you could have like a very soft nature or look to you, but it's given like people definitely could want to like play on your innocence. But we have completion here. You've completed a cycle with these type of energies or people because you're learning the lesson about your self-worth and your value. Yeah, with temptations here. People who only wanted to come in and like bite off your apple or tempt you, or but it says impulse and betrayal. People who were coming into your life who were supposed to be loyal to you, who were supposed to have a certain level of like loyalty to you or like devotion, and they were tempted off the path with you. They betrayed you. And these people who again, like, they wanted to play on your innocence, or hopefully like people who are impulsive and people who come in to try to tempt you. Your self-worth is saving you a lot of trouble, helping to remove these people were blocks in your life. I'm hearing not just that, they acted as nothing more than just a lesson for you with essence. Yeah, we got soul, authenticity, signature, vibration. Like, your essence is shining through powerfully, and I feel like you are this diamond in the rough. And this is what people are realizing about you once you disconnect your energy from them, that they were the block that was in your life. You were this diamond, although maybe at one point you weren't polished as much as you are now, or you don't look how you do now. You're on a certain level as you are now. Like, you went through some form of a change. You know how when you first see a diamond, you wouldn't know in its rock, it's in original form, you wouldn't know before you clean it up. So you could have been, I'm hearing like sources helping you to go through like a cleanup stage or transformation where you are now standing in your power. You're going to come out as like this peacock diamond energy. Something about somebody's beauty. Like, people didn't see this at first. People could have only wanted to come in and like use you for your body, use you for like, I don't know, like they didn't see the real diamond that you, diamond is like this is giving like the energy of like hard to come by, rare. Like, you don't just see everybody. You don't see everybody on the street wearing diamonds. You have to have a certain amount of money. And I say you got to be rich, but you have to have something. And it's like people that did not see your worth, they're now going to be seeing your worth when you detach, when you enable these boundaries. I feel like, yeah, it's in patience. So some form of communication that you could be receiving from someone, it's coming in soon. It says it's coming in divine timing. I feel like you've been very persistent towards your efforts, towards your healing journey. Something that you could do with like speaking, or like, I don't know, you could do something where you listen to other people, or maybe they vent to you, or I feel like more people are going to be wanting to seek you out or like communicate with you or connect with you, because we also have stability here. So you could be reaching a certain level of stability in due time with patience here. And you won't be having like people, it's 2 hearts on this card that could be wanting like, it's almost giving like coming together, like people want to travel to you, or people want to like to access a certain level of stability. Maybe people asking you, how did you do something that you're doing? How did you access a certain level of stability? Or it says security, grounding, strength. So like, yeah, people are seeing you as somebody who's very secure, very grounded, very strong, no matter how they were seeing you in the past, but it's giving you in a very stable energy. And then I feel like your essence is shining through, like your essence. And people can't copy this energy within you because it's your divine essence. And you're going to be expanding pretty soon. I'm seeing somebody could be like growing a business. I hear like a realtor. Somebody could be like buying more properties. Something is expanding for you. This could be like a craft that you do, that you're in. Union for somebody. Somebody could be like, again, like I said, I'm hearing when you build it, then it comes. So some type of level of stability that you're building for yourself, or a while. I picked up the manifestation card actually. So sources saying be patient for your manifestations, but some form of level of stability is what I meant to say that you're building for yourself. It's like, then this could be when love comes in or a union comes in that's going to expand. Or for some of you, you could be expanding with a lover, with pleasure, and y'all gonna have a lot of pleasure and enjoyment together. But it says physicality, sensuality, enjoyment, like good sex, no stress. Like, yeah. So from some of you, pretty soon you could be expanding like with a lover, a partner, coming into union. The bottom of this deck says independent. So yeah, if you were like in a very independent energy right now, or you are doing something alone, or Miss Independent, that's why I love her. Man, somebody could see with somebody who's very independent and they love that. It's like it make them want to spoil you more. I'm hearing it make them want to give everything to you. I heard. We got Capricorn, Cancer energy on here, heavy on it. So you could be a Capricorn with Cancer placements, or like you have Capricorn and Cancer in your chart. But it says stand on your own 2 feet. Autonomy or self-sufficiency, freedom from subservience to others. Like, you don't owe people shit. Can't nobody say that they put you in a position that you're going towards. You're like, something about you could take pride in like getting yourself or doing something yourself, or like not asking for handouts, or people like, again, maybe that thought that you were going to need them to get to a certain level. Like, you're actually proving them wrong with this independent energy you're sitting in with courage. You're very courageous too. I feel like people are seeing that energy within you. And people kind of like, almost like they love this energy within you because it's like a part of your essence. Like, you have a very, it's something about you shine like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. With that essence energy. Many people may try to like, almost like copy your essence or imitate your energy, but they can't. Ownership, you reap what you sow. It says here, responsibility for one's words and actions, personal accountability. Again, Capricorn. I'm definitely speaking to a Capricorn and Scorpio on this card. So, definitely could have been a thing of like somebody needs to take accountability for something. I feel like you're taking accountability for yourself though, is what it's giving. Like accountability for where you at right now in your own life, and you know, creativity, some type of creative endeavor too. I'm hearing like take creative accountability. Like if you're not where you feel like you should be, or like you a certain craft, or like these creative endeavors, or it's like maybe you need to take some type of accountability. Yeah, we got inclusivity. If you can't beat them, join them. Providing access to an opportunity or attention, involvement of others. So yeah, some of y'all need to be careful because you could have a Libra or like a Pisces coming in your energy who like feels like they can't beat you, so they're gonna try to like join you. It's triple Capricorn on these cards. We got Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Capricorn, Aries on this card. So you could be any of those signs that I just yelled out or called out. I mean, but all 3 of these cards got Capricorn on them. So I definitely am speaking to a Capricorn right now, or I could be definitely speaking to a Capricorn. Something about you taking like ownership, you taking like your power back, you stepping in a very like creative energy, and like you taking like accountability for like yourself, the decisions that you're making, who you're choosing to entertain, these blocks that could have been in your life. Like it's all on, I'm here, it's on you. You have the power to like change like a situation. Yeah. So it says scrutiny here. The pen is mightier than the sword. Critical observation, examination, or inspection to review, check, or verify. Y'all need to, some of y'all need to do some type of like, do a little check real quick to see like what's under the hood. Like I'm hearing like some people that was in your life for certain things, like you needed to check, like, is this really beneficial for me moving forward? Would this be something that's smart, or like on my level? Would it help me like to, you know, stop just doing shit to do shit? Like you need to take accountability for like certain ways that shit has been going, certain drama you've been feeding into, people you've been responding to that you shouldn't have been, and you know it. It's just like, you know, temptations. You need to do like a, I'm here like do some type of maybe an inner check or something like heavy Cancer and Capricorn energy though. Again, these manifestations are coming in, but I do see with that patience energy, something was like moving slowly or on hold, but it does talk about divine timing and everything happened the way it was supposed to. But many of y'all, it can be self-imposed because, like I said, even myself included, we hold on to things, or you know, that we don't let go when it's time to let go of. Somebody could be really like a very, very, like, I'm hearing gift of gab, but like you're very fluent in like speaking or writing. Eloquence. You must answer to the devil in his own language. I'm even getting like some of y'all, like you were too nice to some of these people. Remember I said it was playing on your goddamn top. Yeah, show these motherfuckers, especially if you're a Capricorn, baby, you represent the goddamn devil card in the tarot deck. Your shadow is unlike anything these people have ever seen. People think that they bring in fire to you. You don't fight fire with fire. You fight fire with hellfire, okay? So it's like whatever these people thought that they were doing to you, or like, I'm not even getting like a tit for tat energy, but you're switching it up on their asses. They so used to you being forgiven, and they so used to you being like, oh, I could play on this person's heart, and they kind of give a fuck about me, not no more. Like, you need to answer the devil in his own language. There's something about the way that you're going to be speaking, the way that you're going to be saying something, expressing yourself, or like maybe you write something. But I ain't saying you got to be like ignorant with it. I'm just getting like you now, like maybe like treating people how they treat you, not in a way like, because of course, like if you were like a real empath, like you really can't do people the dirty ways that they do you, but you can cut them off. You can now give them the cold shoulder. You can now show them that you know your worth and move on. Okay? So it says fluent or persuasive speaking and writing, graceful communication. Like you're moving in a very graceful energy too. Like that energy where I was saying always stay gracious. The best revenge is your paper. So for some of you, like, yeah, something that you're doing, like sources saying stay gracious. But you've been too nice. You've been too nice. You need to answer the devil in his own language. Like, yeah, you can keep it classy and graceful, but you know what, at the end of the day, you know how they, I'm hearing like those people who thought that they were getting the, they were laughing first, you're going to get the last laugh. So something about you still keeping it graceful in the way that you react or the way that you respond, the way that you, maybe you do something online where like you write something or like, you were speaking something, yeah. Is this Gemini? We got Gemini, Capricorn energy on here. I believe this is Gemini. Yeah, this is Gemini. So Gemini and Capricorn. Capricorn's heavy out here. Capricorn on this next card too. I'm like, damn, am I supposed to be reading all the Capricorn cards? I love me a good Capricorn. Utility, when life gives you lemons. Yeah, lemonade. That's from life. Zach and Cody. When he said when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Mr. Mosby. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you using what you got. You're being very resourceful. I don't know, something about a utility bill could be significant, but it says functional or versatile, extracting value from what is valuable. I'm hearing, what is that called? Like spitting out the pit, or like something to bury, spit out the pit, or I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. Like it's like take what you need. It's given like you know how readers be like, take what resonates, leave what don't. That's the energy of like something about chew it up and spit out the pit, or chew, I don't know, some old people used to say. I can't find like the saying. It's something about like, it's basically saying like take what you need from a message and spit out the rest that you don't need, or like take what you need from a lesson or like any situation and spit out the pit, like any excess and anything that you don't need. Like you could just, I don't know. Like that's the energy it's given. Like so some of you are in this energy of like you, like say you go through situations like me, you can learn something from anybody. That's the energy I'm getting. Like any situation you're in, you are somebody who learns from these different situations that you're put in, even if you feel like it was kind of like it didn't end the way you wanted, but you learn. You take what's valuable from a situation, from a like a job or relationship, or even if you feel like, again, it didn't end the way you wanted or it didn't go the way you wanted, it's getting like you take the valuable parts and you're learning from that, or this is what you need to be doing. And say if it was a relationship you were in, but it's like it didn't last the way that you wanted, or did, but you learned something from that, and like you took that and now you could see what you want and what you don't want in relationships. Now you can see what like what's enjoyable for you and what's not. It's like something about like you learning as you go through certain things. And it's Capricorn Leo energy out there. So I'm gonna tell y'all what we got. We obviously got a hell of a lot. All of these cards mention Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Okay, and the other energies we got is Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Leo. And we got synergy here. A problem shared is a trouble half. Interaction of two or more agents working mutually towards a goal. So some people could be wanting to partner up with you, but then remember what I'm saying with that, if you can't beat them, join them. I would be careful of who's trying to come towards you acting like they want to partner up with you or get the ball rolling, but more so it's because people be feeling like they can't beat you. You want a level where it's like, okay, I tried, and I'm hearing like it's not for lack of trying, like, but they notice that you were like on a level where like they can't stop you, like you still gonna cut these people off and thrive. It's something about you still thriving, a survivor. Beyonce, you thought I wouldn't live without you, but I'm living on top, or some shit like that. Whatever they were thinking that you couldn't do without them, you're doing it 10 times or double time, tenfold. Profundity. Truth is stronger than fiction. Depth of knowledge, having great insight, wisdom beyond intellect. And this is the energy that many of you sit in. Oh no, this energy was actually, so this wasn't, okay, so what's on this card? This actually with ownership, when you reap what you sow, that's Capricorn and Virgo. I don't know if it's some type of karma coming in that energy, but all this Capricorn energy, this obviously Saturnian energy, and like that's obviously karma. So a lot of y'all could be getting like a lot of good karma coming in, but I don't know. Because this card is Scorpio. That was Virgo. So yeah, we got Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Leo, and now we got Scorpio out here and Libra. So it's something about you trusting your own knowledge, your own wisdom, that's beyond intellect. It's beyond, again, anything that you could find in like a book or like understanding, because it's just innate. And that's what's going to take you far out of certain situations that just wasn't for you. It says gumption. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So shrewd resourcefulness. Again, somebody's very resourceful. Like somebody could have felt like that putting you in a certain situation, they wanted to see you fall, that you would have failed by now. But you're showing people that you're so resourceful. And this is something that Source is helping you to realize, that like you have a keen sense of like ability, like this ability to like power through like tough situations. And this is why you're going to be blessed, because no matter like what you were experiencing or like what type of rain showers, like you still kept like, you kept the faith. With humor here, you kept like a lighthearted energy. With humor and empathy, you stayed like in this empath energy. You still was like caring, and you still were like a nurturer to other people, and you still did not do people how they were doing you. But even though that card said answer the devil in his own language, but that, remember I was saying like you still can't like go to a certain level of like griminess or disrespect that people did to you. But it's like more so you answer the devil in his own language of like not giving a fuck about how people, like maybe you just cared so much but you don't give a fuck no more. But it don't mean you have to be ugly towards people how they were towards you. You're still this empath. We got Sagittarius, Libra, Aries, Pisces energy here. So somebody here is like, you, no matter what, you still are like, something could be humorous to you though, or you're going to be, again, you get the last laugh. Okay. So if people thought that they were getting the first laugh, or something was so funny to see you go through something, or like, I don't know, maybe at one point, again, they didn't see you as this diamond. They saw you as like in your first form. Okay. They didn't even let you transform. They didn't even let you like grow. Like people were judging you before they even could have got to know you, but now you're going through a season of expansion, and now you're turning into like, you're not turning into a diamond, you've always been a diamond, but you had to go through like the process of like, what is it when they tumble rocks and shit? I don't know what the process of like a diamond being cleaned and all that, but something that's almost going to be like humorous to you. I'm also getting like, you are somebody who like, you could be very funny. You could have like a lot of Sagittarius placements, or like you could be very funny, or like air, like a Gemini, or like you very funny, or like Libra. And again, you could be like an empath, and it's like you draw a lot of people. I'm hearing you could draw more flies in with like honey than vinegar. Something about you being very sweet, being very empathetic, like that's your true self. Many people desire you with desire here. Like you got a lot of people that desire to be you, to be like you, to be around you, to be in your energy. It says absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, like now people, what was I saying? Once you cut these people off, because they were playing on your innocence, they were playing on, and they were betting on the fact that maybe you were going to return to them. You couldn't live without them, and you needed them in your energy. You needed their help. You needed their validation. What? And it's like now when you detached yourself, you're answering the devil in his own language. Same people that were like ghosting you, acting like they didn't give a fuck. You're showing them like, yeah, no, it was never that. I'm going to show you how I could really get, or I'm going to show you that actually I love myself. So it's like now absence is making the heart grow fonder. Certain situations, again, I keep hearing something about a job, like a certain work situation you were in where people could have been like not paying you what you deserve, or like maybe it was a lot of drama in somebody's work situation. It's like then you detach, and like everybody in a situation or a certain community, they actually miss you is what you don't know. People actually miss you when you remove your energy. Strongly wishing, craving, or wanting is setting one's heart on something. And little do you know, we got Virgo and Scorpio here. So you can have a Virgo and Scorpio in your energy. You could be a Virgo or Scorpio, but I feel like once you remove your energy from a certain dynamic, a certain friendship, a certain relationship, you could be a Virgo with a Scorpio, or like once you leave a certain situation, it's like people receptivity, people who were not given to you equally, people who were like, they wanted to see you give to them. They wanted to benefit from you or something like that, or this, I don't know. It's like now you're going to go towards equally yoked connections, or people who can give to you how you give to them, whether this is friendships, lovers, jobs, or it's like the much more work you put in, you're going to get paid for that. You're not just going to be putting in more work than what you're receiving out of it. It's like, and again, like this is how it takes you knowing your worth to receive what you're worth. Otherwise, people will always what is that called? Undersell you, or people will lowball you. That's all I know. Any capacity. So now it's like when you remove your energy from certain people, or like you started showing people like, yeah, I ain't that, you can't walk all over me, you can't say what you want to me, you can't just, you're not gonna bully me, like I can answer you in your own language. Now people gonna be like, oh, let me actually start pouring back into this person that, yeah, I ain't gonna just take from this person. Like people were takers more than they were givers, and now you're gonna be met with people who can give to you more than they take. Willingness to receive new suggestions, ideas, listening to input. Again, you're in the energy, again, be receptive to receive. You have to be open to receive, Don't close yourself off and be like, oh, I don't need anybody's help. Because the first card that came out was independence. Like some of y'all could be used to being in this very independent energy where like you had to do everything yourself, and you could have like an independence wound now. Now you got to learn how to receive. Ain't that some shit? You got to learn how to receive. But it happens when you're hyper independent. So I definitely could be speaking to somebody who's hyper independent, but it says who talks little hears better. Some of y'all need to You could be used to being the one that putting all the input in, doing everything. I'm hearing a group projects. You never liked to work in group projects because you knew that people weren't going to do it the way that you wanted, or they were going to let you down. They weren't going to hold up their end. And like, now you got to learn. I'm hearing like this new opportunity, this new person that's coming in. It's going to be confusing, or not even confusing. It's kind of going to be uncomfortable because actually you're going to learn how to, I heard you're going to have to learn how to kind of like take the, not like, you're going to have to learn to let somebody else take control or take the lead. And I'm getting somebody could be like a boss, or like you used to being a boss, like, and maybe you're like a manager, or like you used to like, maybe you're an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, or you used to doing something yourself. You could have been used to paying all your own bills, and now somebody's like, something is going to be like a switching dynamic, or you could be coming into it. I'm hearing like two bosses coming together to where it could be like a power struggle at first, because you're not used to like somebody just as powerful, somebody just as like able to pour into you, somebody just as wise, somebody just as intellectual. And it's kind of sad because it's like, who were you dealing with before? But that it happens like even for me, like you're going to be meeting people, and it's like I have to like learn how to receive too. But like being so hyper independent, like something like that is significant for somebody, and you're gonna have to learn, like, maybe you're not the smartest one in the room now. You're gonna have to be quiet now, because somebody who really knows more than you is talking, or like they can give you more insight or something. And that could, for some of y'all, it's the ego thing. You're gonna have to learn how to like, your ego or you and your person can like mirror each other in this way, like y'all both are like know-it-alls or like brainiacs or something like that is what I'm getting. Like, oh, ambition, like you and somebody else that you could be meeting, or it doesn't have to be romantically. I'm hearing like getting like a new job with like people who are more advanced than you. Remember I was talking about like people could feel like you don't, I don't know if this was this reading, or people could feel like you don't deserve a certain position that you're going to go into, or like maybe somebody was like, oh, you usually have to have a degree for that, but like somebody just wants to bless you. Somebody feels like you could learn something quickly, or you're a quick learner, so I'm gonna give you this opportunity. Something about your ambition opening doors for you. But it's like you could be put in rooms with people who are just as ambitious as you, just as wise as you, just as smart as you, and you're used to being in certain environments where people are on this level and you are on this level, and it's like now sources like, we're going to even the playing field. I'm gonna put you around people. You should want to be around people who know more than you. You should not ever want to be the smartest person in the room, because you're in the wrong room then. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. People who on this level now, where you're on this level, and maybe you were not used to this type of dynamic before. It could feel a little uncomfortable. It could make you feel a little insecure, intimidated. But you still have to be in the energy of constant being able to learn and being able to take in new information, and like, because otherwise you're unteachable. And source can't work with somebody that's unteachable. And I feel like this is the energy, like you're gonna have to be open to like receiving, whether it's love from somebody else, help from somebody else, advice, knowledge on how to do a job that you don't know as well as this person. Like, you have to, somebody here, you may not like to take direction, but you're gonna have to like learn how to like, I don't know, something about someone or people that's coming into your life, or a certain particular person. Like, the both of y'all might have to kind of like balance the ego. But both of y'all could be used to being like hyper independent or something like that, whether it's a man and a woman, woman and woman, man and man, something here about, again, but you with initiative and progress, like, yeah, you could be used to being the one that takes the initiative, or but now you like, this person is, you're gonna have to let them play their role, like, especially if like you are a woman and you used to do everything by yourself and take initiative. Like, let the man be the man. I'm here, like, let the man take initiative, let him kind of like help you. Like, I don't, unity, or what am I, you have to learn how to be in a union before this union comes in for some of y'all. You used to doing everything by yourself, and it's like, this person gonna want to help you, they're gonna want to give to you, they're gonna want to feed into you, they're gonna want to feed you. Like, you could be used to like, I got it. Nah. Like, this person gonna be looking like, damn, can I help a little bit? I know you got it, but let me. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I know you do, but let me. Like, they shouldn't have to fight you to help you. Yeah, the force of a union conquers all. And for some of y'all, this is exactly what that is. Like, this is this union that's going to conquer all your fears. It's going to conquer all this trust issues. It's going to conquer all this hyper independence and these past temptations and weaknesses that could have been an issue, whether you're the divine masculine or feminine. Like, somebody that's coming in, this union is going to help to strengthen you in parts where you could have been like weaker, or you could have lacked in. They're going to help you in parts that you like lacked in. They're going to, like, vice versa, that real yin and yang energy, real like partnership, joining disparate parts together as one, converging as a whole. Libra, Capricorn energy. And I can't stress this enough. Something about Capricorn is significant. Somebody's person could be a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. But somebody's going to be taking initiative. And this could be you taking more initiative in your life towards your own dreams or goals or aspirations. But I see a lot of progress coming through for something. Again, a Scorpio or Sagittarius could be significant. An Aries, Pisces, Gemini, heavy Aries. We got Taurus with discipline, Sagittarius. So something about you, it's like, again, like having the discipline to make these necessary changes, having the discipline to like learn something new, to be receptive to a new way of being or learning or doing something. practice is the best of all instructions. It's given like practice makes perfect. You could be practicing or working on inner self, working on a certain toxic habit or trait, or these temptations. Like somebody's practicing something, maybe a certain craft too. Routine, which facilitates development of abilities, cultivation through effort. Something about a routine, a ritual, or something that you do every day. You're disciplining yourself to do something, or maybe you're learning how to, like, somebody could be like now like single, but it's like I'm hearing like preparing yourself for union. Like you could be acting like as if like you're in a union right now, and like, what do I need to fix before I get in a union? Like what temptations, what weaknesses, what parts of myself could be better? What do I need to work on my finances more? Do I need to, like, something about somebody trying to get like in a right energy before they come in, or for this blessing or relationship or something comes in. Diligence. It says don't put off for tomorrow what could be done today. Literally, that's the energy of like, you know you need to work on yourself today. You need to work on these wounds right now, and you keep putting them off, or your trust issues. Then you meet the real deal and you scare them off, or you reject the hell out of them because you don't know how to accept love, and you don't know how to accept help, and you don't know how to accept, or you don't know how to be emotionally vulnerable, or like, I don't know, it's something here that you need to work on now, or like maybe it's a job field, or like maybe something that you need to do your homework on. Like you get the answers, and then before this job calls you, like you didn't really study for it. Like it's giving you that study for the next stage before it comes in. So then like you could fumble something. But I feel like many of you like are in this learning stages, studying stages. You're doing the work. You're being very diligent and disciplining yourself. Again, conscientious, careful attention, and follow through with tasks. Like you're following through. You're no longer saying you're going to do something like, okay, I want my YouTube to go to 100K subscribers by next year, but you ain't posted shit but like one video every 2 weeks. Like, yeah, not realistic. So it's like somebody needs to get more realistic and like discipline themselves towards something that you're wanting. Say you want a husband in this lifetime or a wife, but you out here running the streets every damn day, falling victim to these temptations, money, drugs, sex, and all of that, and you really think that, I mean, it can happen, like, but it's like somebody needs to work on themselves now, or do something that it could cost somebody, like maybe discipline, like financial discipline. You want a certain level of like financial wealth. You say you want to be rich. You say you want to create generational wealth. Every time you get a paycheck, you out here talking about some, I don't know, like, yeah, let's go out, let's party, margarita, fun time. Like, somebody needs to really straighten up their act. I'm here and learn some discipline, okay? So whatever it is you want, you're going to have to discipline yourself to align with that. Say you wanted, I'm hearing somebody say, like, I really do want to, like, have somebody that I can take care of one day. Like, I want to be a husband to a wife, and I want to take care of it, but then you ain't doing shit to make yourself a husband. You out here living like a single man. Like a man who has nothing to, I can't tell you want a wife. Like, shit, that's the third woman you've had over this week. That's, somebody needs to actually start practicing discipline, whether it's sexual, financial, it's some type of discipline, mental discipline, spiritual discipline. Say you say like, okay, I want to be like a healer, I want to be a reader, or I want to be like a spiritual guru, or I want to be like a Reiki healer. You out here breaking more hearts than healing people. You out here like you don't have the spiritual discipline, or maybe you haven't been reading the books that you need to be a Reiki healer. You don't even know the certain energy points, or you don't even know the certain chakras. Like somebody needs to really do their homework, or be very diligent about something that you are wanting to bring into your life. And I feel like discipline is going to get you there, and whatever that could be, in whatever way. And devotion. You got to devote yourself to your path of healings, of love, of whatever it is that you're wanting. Say somebody said, I want a really healthy relationship, but you're not doing nothing to bring, I want peace. You got to be my peace, but you're not bringing peace to the relationship. You ain't bringing her no damn peace. You're not devoting yourself to her. So it's like you have to be who you want to be. It's like you have to be the change you want to see. So some form of devotion. If you were wanting a loyal partner, you have to be a loyal partner, okay? If you wanted somebody that was devoted to you, you have to be somebody that's devoted to self and others. Like you can't just be out here, I want somebody to devote themselves to me, but you out here, you ain't never been devoted a day in your life. You're not loyal. You're not like, you don't pay attention to detail. You're not like attentive. Like, I don't know. The vigilant seldom have regret. Yeah, you being very vigilant, you being very diligent, you being very like aware of like what you're accepting and your own behaviors. You're not gonna have no regrets, because you're gonna be like, I saw that coming because I did the work. I saw that coming because I paid attention. And I'm not just out here making decisions and in the meantime, like, oh, we're young, I just live my life and it doesn't matter. It matters. That's why this card says stop putting shit off for tomorrow that could be done today, and whatever that could be. Say you want to be an entrepreneur. Where's the damn, like, where's the blueprint? Did you do anything to like write up your goals, or like do anything to get that into motion, or like, I don't know, having keen judgment, foresight, consideration, caution, and discernment. Cancer and Aquarius energy. Somebody's like very discernful and very intuitive, but you need to be very diligent and very I'm here to just be very vigilant too with like what you're accepting, these temptations and certain behaviors from yourself and this change that you're trying to bring into your life. Again, we have grace here, so it's something about you being very graceful. You moving with grace, Capricorn. Virgo energy on here, elegance and refinement, poised under pressure. So again, you're going to be tested, you're going to be going through the pressures, but it's giving like it's crunch time. 1 minute of patience equals 10 years of peace. So your patience could really save you a lot of like trouble, and like you being vigilant, you seeing things before it happens, you being able to like look, I'm hearing like have a higher perspective and be like, yeah, that would bring more drama, that would bring more lack into my life than anything. That's not a good move for me. Like you actually being smart and wise with the decisions that you make, and like, you know, again, like you having the king judgment. You are somebody who I feel like you actually have a pretty good judgment for yourself. And it's something about you being able to appreciate, like you're going to be able to appreciate this beauty that's coming into your life. Some type of, it says recognition and enjoyment of positive qualities, valuing goodness. Like you're going to be able to appreciate the fruits of your labor soon, or like with modesty. Somebody here is very humble too. I'm hearing stay humble when this blessing does come in, because it's the same way it came in, just as quickly source can take it from you. But stay humble, because that's just a beautiful energy to be in. I'm even getting like, even if you had haters or people who wanted to see your downfall, being in the, because you could be somebody who like, you could pop your shit, or you feel like it's time to pop your shit, but you may not do too much. Like you could still pop your shit, but like modesty, I'm getting like, it's just a very good energy to be in, because like even if people could have thought that you weren't gonna do something, like you, that's your revenge. Like people gonna see this blessing or this change, they're gonna see that you were the diamond, even if they feel like you were a regular rock. Like that's your, I'm hearing you won't even have to say nothing when you step out in this blessing or in this new love. Like it's gonna be radiant and all off over you, so you won't have to say like, yeah, all my haters, you can suck it. Like you don't have to say that. Like it says, don't think less of yourself, think of yourself less. Being unassuming or moderate in estimation, priority and presentation. So it's like some of y'all, like maybe you did used to be the type that like, I don't know, maybe you put a lot of thought into like the material, or like now you're going back to like a modest energy, or like you, I just feel like you've always kind of been modest. Like you more so down to earth, because we got Taurus, Scorpio energy in here, and these Taurus is supposed to be more so like down to earth. But I don't know about that. Every Taurus, I'd admit they like the higher, baby. Taurus is like the high end things. I don't know where people get that energy from of like, oh, Taurus is supposed to be, yeah, they could be very down to earth, but like baby, Taurus like what they like, and they like it in the way that they like it. I have a Taurus sister, and I know what I know. Like I don't know, I mean, I guess it does go with like the other like placements, because we have modesty and thrift. Like you could be somebody who still like shops at the thrift store, very modest, very humble. I'm even getting like, you know how they be saying like Rihanna's very humble because she still shops at like Target and regular ass stores, and like, yeah, that's the energy it's giving. Like, yeah, releasing control. It says great captains are made in rough waters, and he's giving like you're a leader. Everything that you went through, these trials and tribulations, these waters, these rough waters, those storms, it was actually helping you to like mold you into like a great leader, a great captain, to now where you can lead, and now you know better. Ability to regulate, reduction of severity, restraining influence. So yeah, you have a very high influence, or like you know how to restrain yourself. Now you've learned a certain level of self-control because of what you've gone through, and that was a big lesson for somebody. Your self-control, because people could have saw you as somebody who was easy to like target or easy to like get a reaction out of, but self-control, baby. Yeah, dignity, like it helping you to stay in the energy of like dignity too. People that wanted to get you off your square. Again, you are a very modest person. Like you could be like thrifting right now, or like trying to save more money, or like being very like modest with the way that you spend, the way that you dress. Again, I don't know, thinking of yourself less. It's giving like humanitarian energy too. A penny saved is a penny earned. Heavy Taurus energy, double Taurus energy, using money and other resources carefully and not wasting. So somebody could be like needed to like use their resources carefully, or like really save, or something like that. Again, maybe somebody's thrifting or like downsizing. Somebody can have to like downsize right now to like save more money, or like go back to a like modest lifestyle or something like that. That could even been, I'm hearing like a side note, maybe that's what somebody did not want you to know. Like maybe this could have been somebody who thought that they were like ahead of you at one point, or like so much above you, but then it's like somebody could even have like to like go back to like a very modest lifestyle because of like their karma, or like I don't know, but it's given like you could be somebody who sits in a very humble, modest energy, regardless of how much money you have, regardless of how much success, accolades, praise, victory, or beauty that other people may see you as like sitting in, or stability. Like you, again, like you are a very diamond energy, but your essence, like you're a very authentic person. Authenticity, soul, like you speak or you operate from the soul, a soul level, where people could have been doing things just like validation to get seen, materialistic things and vanity. Signature vibration, and again, you sit in your own signature vibration, and this is why many people could be trying to like, you know, emulate the energy that you sit in. So yeah, I'm gonna close out with some tarot. I don't know why I keep looking at this deck. I do kind of want to pull from the line. Do I? Then I'm gonna close out with tarot. I might put like 3 cards from this day. I want to see what animals are guiding or what energies are guiding my spirit, my spirit with light body energy and vibration. So somebody's vibration is rising, strength and courage with the light. What animals or spirit guides or energies are guiding my collective? Or animals, spirit guides, or energies are tapping in or coming in for my collective. Something about that lion. Somebody could be very like, something about that lion, because now it's at the bottom of the day. Strength and courage. Like somebody needs to have strength and courage in this new cycle and this new beginning that you're walking into. We got the crow. Very spiritual animal. The crows are a messenger. Crows are very connected to like the underworld as well. The inward eye. Turning your eye inward again. Taking accountability for certain things in your own life. Knowing that you are like, you need to be courageous again. Something about this energy of like confidence or courage or like this drive, this fire that you have within you. It could be like people are noticing this because you turned your focus inward with the crow. Again, something about this has helped you to realize you are always like this diamond energy. Somebody could be a Leo with this lion energy keeps showing up. Ibis, sacred wisdom. So again, like you're gonna be gaining more wisdom. You have a lot of birds. Like somebody's spirit guides could be like something about birds, wings or flying. You have like these energies coming in to like help you to turn your energy inwards, focus inward on yourself and the sacred wisdom that you hold within. That's the only way that you can access that is going within. With whale and soul song, rebirth. Somebody could like do something in the line of like music artists. I mean, getting in a booth. Where rebirth here though, you're going through a total rebirth. You're going through a total rebirth. And again, something about you letting yourself be heard, you expressing your soul's song. Again, something about you actually now you're operating out of your soul. And many people want to hear what you have to say. Or with Queen Bee here, royalty and divinity, definitely spiritual royalty, very divine. As you go through like this rebirth energy of purging what no longer serves you, and now you're attuned to your own soul song. Not the song that other people wanted you to sing or to play to or dance to. I'm hearing marching to the beat of your own drum now. And I know that's right. I think I'll stop it here with the red-tailed hawk. So we got like 3 birds out here. A whale. Red-tailed hawk. We got the crow. And we got the ibis. But this is a messenger. Remember I was saying like the crow was the messenger too. So many of y'all like got spirit guides or the birds. You could see a lot of birds. Or your spirit guides actually show up to you in the form of birds. I ain't saying they coming as no ibis or nothing. But like birds. You can see a lot of hawks. I just saw one yesterday. Crows. They're not hard to come by. But it's even giving like you're very, very spiritually guided. And again, you could hear a lot of birds. They're actually messengers. Healing and abundance with bounty. So you're going to this energy of like, again, something about birds with the hair on here. Solitude. You could be somebody who's about to like spread your wings and like fly with the falcon. Birds. Inspired action and speed. Initiative. Like birds. Somebody's going to take flight. Or you could be getting like a message from somebody soon. Or this is like a messenger from the divine telling you that this healing and abundance is so close with bounty. It's giving like, yeah, cornucopia. I hear it's a bounty on these motherfuckers' head. Ooh, this is why source is like, yeah, detached from them energies that was creating like blocks in your life. You could be in an energy of like solitude right now, staying to yourself or just turning an inward eye on self. And that's what's going to inspire like something to speed up for you, someone to come towards you again once you like detach from a certain person, group, job, or something here. Creation and rebirth. Wow, it's a heavy rebirth energy in this reading. 108 scarabs with legacy, planting seeds. And that's why for some of you, sources saying everybody can't go. You got to detach yourself with infinite potential because the doors are open into this infinite abundance and potential that's coming in for you. And you had people that was creating blocks towards this legacy that source is trying to help you to create. Like I said, you're going to be meeting people that's equally yoked, especially a certain like opportunity or lover that's coming in that's going to help you to aid in creating like a legacy or something like that. And I feel like in the past, yeah, it was like self-imposed where like you were holding yourself back with discernment here. Literally another bird, like you needed to use discernment on who you were allowing in your energy or like with potentially things that you were like accepting or like, I don't know, like use discernment though with lion. It could take a lot of strength and courage. You could be a Leo or like your spirit guide could be a lion with strength and courage. Like it could take a lot of strength and courage to detach from certain things or people and really like turn this energy inward, be in solitude and understanding that it's actually leading towards a rebirth and some form of like a legacy. So maybe you fear judgment, or maybe you fear what would it look like if you detach from the familiarity, because for some reason that source is trying to get you to have courage. Obviously it's always good to have confidence and courage, but it could even have to do with like a love situation that's coming in with self-love and soul connection. Maybe it take a lot of courage for you to detach from certain people that was like almost like conflicting with your own level of like self-love, or like, and again, with these swans, it's an infinity symbol above their head. Something that's coming in for you, especially if it's a lover, is going to be long term. But you have to shift with energy and vibration, light body. You have to raise your vibration to align with this timeline, especially if it is a lover that you were trying to call in. I hear a divine lover with this infinity symbol, something that's going to be long term, but it's going to take strength. It's going to take courage to actually take the road less traveled, to do what you got to do to detach from these family members, friends, this job, this whatever, a certain relationship you could have been in that just wasn't doing it for you. It's something here that was causing a block. And it's going to take you raising your vibration. It's going to take you using your discernment. It's going to take you having this strength and courage. But I promise you, in the end, this is what you're going to be sitting in. This bountiful energy of creating a legacy. These seeds that you have planted falling on very, very fertile ground with healing and abundance. That's the reading. So when you follow your soul song, when you follow this song that has been playing within your heart or your soul, is with rabbit here, fertility and creativity. You're very fertile. Somebody could be in a very fertile energy right now, but it's giving like fertile with like new things that's ready to be birthed for you, or birthed through this reality for you. That's the words. Somebody could feel like a bird right now because I'm hearing that with that all them damn birds cards. Let me see. By Nelly Furtado. Where the hell did she go? She used to make all them good songs. Promiscuous fun. And it's you that I want. She said, promiscuous girl, you're teasing me. I got what you want, and I got what you need. Oh, yeah. I don't know, but that ain't this song, but that's by the same person in Timberland. I don't know, somebody feel like he was a little promiscuous at one point. Maybe that, I don't know where that song was coming. So, because this is the bird. This is the song that I was getting. You're beautiful, and that's for sure. You'll never ever fade. You're lovely, but it's not for sure, and I won't ever change. And though my love is rare, and though my love is true. Okay, so you could be in this energy of maybe like you are the one who's kind of like, people could feel like it's giving Wanderer by Janae Aiko. Spotlight is mine. I'm a wanderer. She's like, baby. And in the video, he kind of was like chasing her or trying to stay with her, or trying to like, but like she kind of knew that like, yeah, I have a wanderer spirit. I had to go. So maybe some people, they could have not like betrayed you, but like you have a wandering spirit where it's like you always on the move. It's time for you to go to a new destination, a new land, and people could feel like you're leaving it behind. It's almost like sad, but it's like people could feel a little sad. Maybe not everybody like did something to you, but it's just like now it's time to like get something moving. Like, cause she's saying, although the love is rare, although my love is true, I'm like a bird. I'll only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. And baby, all I need for you to know is I'm like a bird. I only fly away. So somebody, maybe you were like the runner in past relationships, or like divine masculine or feminine. And you could have been in the energy of like, you just, I don't know, maybe you were never satisfied. Maybe you were just always looking for the next best thing. Or like, oh, your person could have been in this energy. Or like, it's time to fly away. Though I'm getting sorry to say with the bird cards coming out. It's something about you. It's given like it's just time though, so people can view you as somebody who's like, you don't stay in places for too long. You come to do the, like, I'm hearing like you understand the assignment. Like you come in, you complete the assignment, then you move on or something like that with the sun card. It says, all I need for you to know is your faith in me brings me to tears even after all these years, and it pains me so much to tell you that you don't know me that well. And although my love is rare, although my love is true, I'm like a bird, I only fly. So I feel like for some of y'all, this could be like you or somebody you were dealing with. Like you could have been like, somebody could have been like really, I ain't gonna lie, like maybe they really, really did want to like be with you, or they felt like they wanted to make something work with you. But somebody here is, it's almost giving like I don't know if somebody was like emotionally unavailable, or like you have to heal something within your own self, or like you were, it's giving like you had a wandering spirit. Maybe you were doing soul searching, like somebody just wasn't ready. Again, it could have been you or somebody else. And again, especially if this like was you, You could have had like a lot of love for somebody that was very real, it was rare, but because she says, hey, I'm just scared that we may fall through. So I'm like a bird, I don't know where my soul. So it's like you couldn't even fear, or like I said, it could have been somebody that's coming towards you. Like they feared falling for you. They feared like really giving it their all. They fear like, you know, because when somebody falls, they fall deep, and it could have been you. Like you could have been the runner at one point. Could be a Leo with the King of Wands. King, I ain't gonna lie. But could be the Leo with the King of Wands and the Sun card here. Definitely somebody with the Star card, Aquarius energy. Somebody could want to like heal something with you or come in and like, I don't know. But it's the energy of like, or you could have walked away from a Leo, or a Leo walked away from you. It's something about like, I don't know. Somebody's just like a wanderer. They want you to understand, like, I don't know, maybe they would have never been like, not even like satisfied, but like content, like. And something about that is significant with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be you. Like, you just need to free your energy. Like, people can't hold you in certain dynamics anymore. Or, like, you are just meant to be, like, free. Unencumbered, I'm here. Like, you're not supposed to be in, like, codependent situations or, like, just held down. Or, like, again, I don't... Yeah, so something about that is significant for somebody. I don't know. Maybe somebody wanted you to know, like, I'm like a bird. I'm not going to be who you need me to be. Like, I'm just going to keep on flying away like a bird. Unless you put me in a cage. But you don't want to have to cage nobody for them to treat you right or, like, to stay. Or, again, somebody could have felt like this about you. Like, I don't want to have to, like, keep chasing after you or, like, doing everything, you know. Could have definitely been, like, a childish energy. I see new collaborations coming in, though, for you. It could be, like, up to 3 people who kind of, like, want to like collaborate with you or work with you. I'm even getting like, again, new financial, like, you could be getting like opportunities, new, or people, again, somebody got options with the 7 of Cups, like the Magician showing his face, or you could have manifested this, or like maybe it's like options in love or like options at work. It's something about a friend group could be like really stressed out. Somebody's friend group could be stressing them out, but like, why? Like a, yeah, 10 of Swords, like a friend group is really stressed out. I don't know if it was like because of like an ending. It could have been like an ending. I don't know if it was like an ending that you went through because of like a third party or like a friend group or something like that. You could be even like thinking about leaving behind a friend group, or like, I was finna say, somebody that want to come towards you is thinking about this with the Emperor and the 4 of Cups. So somebody could be thinking about like leaving behind like a certain friend group or some type of familiar community of people that they were in or with. It could be an Aries, or like, you could have left, again, somebody, you could have released somebody else and it's just stressing them out. And it's like, now they're like wondering, like, could they reconcile with you? It's something here, like somebody's wondering, like, would you reject them if they came back around? Even if they told you like they left behind like a friend group or certain people, or like, again, it could have even been like, maybe it was like a third party. Like somebody wants to, like, somebody's wondering, like, I don't know, possibly like, yeah, somebody's leaving. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Somebody literally, this is the energy of like leaving something out to come towards something else. So I don't know, somebody could be telling you that they left behind someone or something else with the Strength card. Again, this person could have been the one who needed to have courage to like detach. Literally, something wasn't making this person happy. Could be an Aries or a Leo. 4 of Wands. I actually feel like this person could have been in, maybe they were in a commitment they weren't happy in, or a certain dynamic or community, or it's like they weren't happy because they were holding back with the Strength from this 4 of Wands, which is what they want with you. What does this Emperor want? With the Ace of Swords and 9 of Wands, yeah, like this Emperor really wants to like speak to you. Again, like the Ace of Swords pertaining to like this 4 of Wands energy. Like somebody could really tell you that they actually do want some form of commitment with you. 8 of Pentacles. You could have met this person at work. You could work with this person, or they want to work on a connection. Again, I feel like this still could be a little bit of hesitation. Yeah, a little bit of hesitation. But I feel like this person is actually starting to see like, see with their intuition when it comes to the situation or what they should do. They feel very spiritually guided. Queen of Pentacles, especially, yeah, you are somebody who is very like, you're very intuitive. You could be like a reader, or like the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Like, again, like, I don't know, somebody sees you as very like grounded or stable, and somebody could be making a judgment call on this High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles energy. You are somebody who follows your intuition. I'm even hearing you're helping somebody who is very confused in a situation, or their own life in general, or just maybe between a situation with you and them. Your own, like, the way that you're moving, maybe you enabling boundaries, maybe you just trusting your intuition and making new moves for yourself. It's literally helping somebody to see through some form of confusion that they were sitting in. Literally, like, you're helping to give this person clarity. I'm hearing they following your blueprint. Like, this person following, like, literally the Chariot. It could be a Cancer or a Pisces with the High Priestess, or a Pisces, or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with the Queen of Pentacles. Well, we had a lot of Capricorn. I would say you saw them other cards, all that Capricorn energy. I definitely could be speaking to Divine Feminine. Might you be a Capricorn? Or you have it heavily in your chart with the devil and the 2 of cups? Somebody's like obsessed with having a relationship with you too. Judgment, literally. And you could have been in a toxic relationship at one point. That could have been what it was. Like when your intuition was trying to help you to move away from something that was very like toxic or like, and so you could reinvent yourself. But I'm more so getting on with this 2 of cups, the devil card. For some of y'all, you were in a toxic relationship that you're now making I'm telling you, with the King of Pentacles here though, somebody gonna have like a lot of, and I'm telling you with the Knight of Wands here, because I could see that as like a player card or somebody being promiscuous, but no. King of Queen of Pentacles, somebody, it's like 2 people. You could be 2 Capricorns, because it's a heavy fucking Capricorn energy in this reading with the 2 of Cups and the devil card. It's like 2 people are mutually obsessed with each other, or you will be. The type of couple who everybody gonna be like, damn, y'all still like on each other that bad years later, like still like nervous around each other. Like not in a bad way, but this is like because like, damn, I really bagged this person. Like this is my person, like with judgment here, or this is how you make somebody else feel. And they think about it more than you know with the 8 of Wands, and they think about traveling to you or coming to you or communicating with you. So be patient, because it definitely be like 2 earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, heavy in this reading. Especially if it's like 2 Capricorns. Or like somebody is a Capricorn. Somebody is a Capricorn that I'm speaking to. I wouldn't lie to you. And it's something about like, you're helping somebody to make like a judgment. 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands. What I make it up? It's like somebody could see that you are like wife material, husband material. King and Queen of Pentacles is the husband and wife. It's like somebody could feel like you're somebody that they want to like have a relationship with, or like some form of like a genuine connection with, that they could really grow and build something with you, a legacy. With the 4 of Wands, some form of stability. And this could be somebody who is sources telling this person, like, because I don't remember that energy was coming out about like modesty and thrifting. I don't know if your person, like you and your person could be somebody who's like, both of y'all are like very financially secure, like y'all have a certain level of like stability or wealth when y'all meet each other, or like y'all gonna build this. But it's given like, that could have been a lesson that somebody had to learn, like money ain't everything or something like that. Or like you could be teaching somebody that, like you're more the modest type, or somebody could have been more the flashy type, or more of like, I don't know. Yeah, I was clarifying the King of Queen of Pentacles and Justice came out. So many of you, this will actually be your justice. This with Temperance, Libra, Sagittarius energy, but be patient. That's what I call with patience and communication is, because you could be waiting on communication from somebody in particular that maybe you wanted to come towards you, that you, or just a lover that in general would treat you right, and this is going to come. This is going to be your justice, your divine justice, but be patient. I feel like the angels are watching over this justice that's coming your way. Like, just be patient, literally. Heavy Sagittarius energy. Somebody could have like a Sagittarius coming towards them. You could be a Sagittarius with the lovers here. You got the Hermit, Virgo energy. So you could have a lover that's going to want to come out of like Hermit mode soon. Somebody sees you as being like so damn attractive. Like that's damn near was drawing somebody out. Pisces energy. If something was on hold with a lover, with the Ace of Wands, what did I say? Like you're so attracted to somebody, and I feel like something could have been on hold or slowed down. Somebody could have been trying to like, again, fight how they feel. You would have been, I don't know. Again, you're going to have to learn to like receive and let your guards down. I think I'll end it there with the 10 of, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, with the Ace of Wands underneath the Hangman. Like something was definitely on hold or slowed down. But you definitely could be receiving a love offer from someone soon, or like an offer of like stability, a new job, a promotion, something about career, 10 of Pentacles, something with your pentacle, or something that you could build over time, long term, like generational wealth, stability, a legacy. Again, a new job that's going to put you in a new financial bracket, or like a promotion. And I just feel like it's going to be like an offer that you're going to have a lot of love for with the World card, literally. For some of y'all, I'm going to stop there, actually. The 6 of Cups, the World card. This could be somebody like you spent the past life with the World coming, like everything comes full circle. Or this could be somebody that maybe you knew from the past, because I see the Wheel of Fortune wanted to peek out now, too. So I don't know. Something could be like faded to like come around, or like with the 6 of Cups, with the World card, or like to meet you or come back around with the 6 of Cups. Could be somebody from this lifetime that maybe you didn't get things off the ground with in the past, or like it was still something that you kind of, maybe you're closing a cycle out in the past and moving forward, or just, again, maybe some of y'all are going to choose to kind of move forward with somebody from a past life that you've known, or this lifetime that maybe you didn't fully get it right with, or something like that. It could be significant for somebody. I think I'll stop there, literally, especially if I'm speaking to a Aquarius or a Leo. With this King of Wands, heavy Leo with the Sun, Leo. So Leo, every Sag, because fire sign energy here is heavy. I also saw the Queen of Wands. Somebody's like feeling like y'all are matching each other. King of Queen of Pentacles, King of Queen of Wands with full card. It could be 2 Leos, 2 Capricorns, or a Leo and a Capricorn. I don't know. Or Aquarius. It's like somebody feel like They want to give to you. Like, this is what be a giver. This is somebody who want to give you their time, their energy. You make this person very, very happy. You make them feel hopeful and inspired to, like, take new leaps of faith. And, like, with the Sun card here, you bring a lot of joy into this person's life, a lot of pleasure. Something about you. For some of y'all are meant to have, like, a child with, like, a Leo. Or, like, you can have a Leo son or a child. Somebody is going to be taking this leap of faith towards you, though. Empress at the Hierophant. And they could literally surprise you with just how serious they are. You could think this person coming in, accusing King of Wands, be like, you know, he a little passion filled, but like, baby, somebody gonna come in and tell you, like, it's more than just the passion. Like, this person could have learned a lot too. Again, you're helping somebody to, like, learn a lot, or, like, see. Again, with the Hierophant, somebody's choosing a new path, which is you, like, to get in a commitment with you, a marriage, or, like, something that they want with you. This person is now wanting to rush in towards this Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. You sit as, like, the Empress in somebody's eyes, like the ruler of their heart. Like, nobody does it for them how you do. And I feel like all of this was, like, divinely guided. But it took you having to remove certain blockages or certain toxicities and things that were keeping you in toxic trauma bonds or cycles and repeating the same things over and over. It's just like, now it's like Source is helping you to, like, get into alignment with people and things and situations, environments that are actually suitable and beneficial for you, especially some form of, like, a commitment that's coming in for somebody. And dare I say, it could be marriage. Or, like, something that could lead over time to something very long-term, like marriage, with that Legacy card that came out too. Like, something that's going to be very long-term between you and someone, or an opportunity or something that's opening up for you. So, let me see if there's anything else. Because I thought I'd do a reading. I'll be like, oh, no, maybe I should have pulled from that deck. No. So, that's all. I do want to say that is the reading. I truly do hope that you got the confirmation that you guys were needing from this reading, that it gave you some form of clarity, the answers that you were seeking, and that it gave you a little bit of hope, you know, to restore some form of faith in your life, that greater things are coming. Greater days are coming, happier days are coming, and more stability or more stable love or opportunities are coming your way. So that could be what somebody needed to hear. I truly do hope this message helped you and resonated with you. Like, share, and subscribe. And you guys know I love you so much.